Hi, my name's Ryan Pomalis, the host of the Robolancers Weekly Newscast, and this is Thomas Doe, the team's talent director.
Nice to meet you.
Never met you before in my life.
Of course.
So, not only are you the team's talent director, but you also work with the programmers, correct?
Yes, of course. I am the talent director and the programmer, the whole 9 yards, really. They just can't get enough of me.
I'm sure. So, from the programming side of things, how do you decide who gets to control what?
You see, in the past years, we've always had convoluted controls and convoluted things away, doing things. So many things. So, this year, what we're going to do is streamline the efficiency. Of course, our driver will be only the driver, and the manipulator will be only manipulating things. This way, no one gets the mix-up.
I get you. How has programming the mechanisms been going?
It's been going fantastic, thanks to me, of course. You see, because of me and my team, we've been focusing on the subsystem so far. And of course, the mechanical side finally gave us which subsystems to use, and so far we create them, and now we're in the process of making the commands.
And of these mechanisms, what has been the hardest one to work with thus far?
You see, sometimes the hardest things are the most simple things. This year we've been using a practice bot to test all of our code. It's the bot that we get when mechanical finally decides to make something. You see, with our practice bot we've been using Neos, a special type of motor. Crazy fast, quite lovely. You see, and of course to use these Neos we have motor controllers. This time we're using Spark Maxes. But these Spark Maxes, I'm telling you, they're out of this world. Just not my type of deal.
Okay. So, Thomas, my friend, I recognize that there's a lot of code to be worked with, a lot of stuff to be done. How do the programmers handle it all?
You see, our extensive team and great knowledge and resources really get us through the whole shebang. But we must really have a thanks to our two mentors, Steve and Armin. And Armin is actually a competitive Splatoon 2 player. But yes, without them, we couldn't get any of the work done.
Okay. Well, Thomas, I thank you very much for your time.
Of course.
I'm sure it's very precious. Are we going to shake hands one more time before you go?
Nice to meet you.
Love this man, everyone.
Thanks.
So that interview with Thomas went great, but I think I'll give you a quick update on how the team is functioning as a whole now. Our climber group is currently working on a system in which they will use linear slides to attach a claw to the rung and then a winch system to pull themselves up. We have the intake group who has fully CAD'd their design and is now working on their piston geometry. And finally, we have our shooter group, which will utilize a flywheel shooter and will practice with their practice robot until the shooter is fully fabricated. Thank you guys for joining us for this week's Robolancers Newscast, and I hope you guys have a great evening.